Anyone else feel like this music would put them asleep if they were tired enough and they were hearing it? We're tired enough. All right. Got that. Yeah, I think we're good. Take my jacket off. I'm not cold anymore. I don't know why I grabbed my mouse. That doesn't do anything for us. Ugh. That's why the kitty cat's so upset today. There's something in the chair. How can you co-pilot the stream? Huh? How can you co-pilot the stream if there's stuff in your chair, huh? How dare we? Whoa. How dare we, little boy? Oh. Try to take a good picture of him and I'll put it as a post. Let's text your mom and ask if she gave you breakfast, huh? So today we're going against a rogue Mega Hawlucha. I'm not looking forward to it. Fun when all you gotta do is text and be like, hey, Bronx is hungry, I assume. Did he get his morning? And she's like, oh, no, he didn't. And I go, explains so much. Okie doke. I would like if you would learn, like, Shadow Ball. I don't think, granted I don't know for certain, the only thing I know for certain is that there is a Mega Frostlass. I don't know for certain if it's available at the Mega Stones or here at the Stone Emporium. Like, I'm not sure. No. I mean, it's probably one we have to fight to get. We should buy one Thunderstone. And we should buy our Blastoise. We'll give it... Bump. Alright. And then we were going for the Hawlucha. We're not at all confident that we can beat it. You grab a Heracross. I mean, he'll do no good against our current quarry of Mega, or you know, technically of Mega Hawlucha. I mean, it probably wouldn't do us too good, but you were saying. Would not be against having our Tyrant either. Good old T-Bolt. The only thing is we need it to learn fighting move. I don't think any of our stuff learn Rock Smash, which means we don't have means to break rocks when they show up, which is bad. Wouldn't mind a Pancham. We're gonna go find where adamant mints are located. Give me a second. We're gonna find a quick search on where the hell those even are. Right here. Okay. Shows like it's in the thing, which is kind of wild, but I don't want none. Give a shit about your berries. Why is so many alphas? Jesus. All y'all should run for your lives. That did not go where I was hoping. Hmm. Into Rogue Sector 3. I do like none of these just hell yeah. South Wild Area 4. Alright, let's try that. Two of these. At least a little bit even. Alright, so we got Sword Dance. We got Brick Break. I mean, it's not a great time, but it's a great move. And once they're up to snuff, we'll switch out Houndoom for someone else. Fine. Honestly, we should just sit at a bench and try to get a little more money, but... What's up, Trubbish? Let that recover a little bit. Poison jab. Signal. Nailed it. As much as I wouldn't be, upset if a shiny were to pop, I don't really want any of the shinies here. We're just using it merely to turn it to night. Battle so. Biome. Never mind. We won't summon him. Stunfisk was running wild, holy hell. Frost Thunderbolt, go bam! That one's out. Moo Moo Milk. Oh yeah? That's really what you think. Do you think Mega Blastoise ain't gonna hydro pump you with that kind of cannon on his back? I'll fight your Stunfisk. I want nothing to do with it. Oh. Delibird! Aw, almost knocked it out. Yeah, I expected that. Ultra Balls. Nope. I don't think I can one-shot an Avalugg. On my best day. Yeah. That's about what I expected. I would need Flamethrower and I could do it. Oh, would you look at that? He's here. You can't buff your attack like 50 million times, so yeah. Alright, Label dead. Oh, the kitty cat is done. Hello. There you go. Relax in your chair. There you go. Good champion of all. Slash. Change moves. That instead. So one more higher rank. Some more immediate one shot. Jesus Christ, why didn't she scare me like that? Could you one shot a fragile ass Pumpkaboo? Or should have just used Dark Pulse, probably would have done it, to be fair. Knockout unaware. That ain't really worth it. Oh yeah, the Rotoglide. I can remember that. Yeah, I didn't think so. No. No flamethrower. I want it. I mean, I want it as a TM. Don't get me wrong. Ow. It feels excessive, but it feels so right to just hydro pump somebody with a big cannon. You all know what I mean. It just feels right. Start tight roping on something I should be able to do without really breaking stride, but you know. Heliolisk. Yeah, one. Might have to start dark pulsing till I can get the flamethrower TM or. Give me that HP. Normal moves. I mean, it's better than nothing, but I'm not really spamming out normal moves either. Burn. I do not have a burn. To be fair, the first time I forgot it was weak to dark anyway. But if Houndoom wants Iron Flamethrower or I get the TM, I'm not mad about it. I do like the idea of just being in the battle arena like this, though. Skrelp. Goodbye, Skrelp. Bronx, the streamer cat, looked at me when I said Skrelp like I said something offensive. Jesus. What's that about, bud? You just said Skrelp. Oh, come on. Look at me like I insulted your family lineage. Oops, I was going this way. Yeah, I missed that Greppa berry. That's something I care about. I lost. Hold on. How did I make that? I sat there stunned because I was like, wait a minute. I shouldn't have made that. But we did. There we go. We got our ticket for when we have to battle somebody after beating up all these megas, because we got to do all the work around here. I feel like there's a way to get here, but I either did it like you go up from the roof up top, but it's like, wait a minute, the hell did I get that? Sneak up with ground? No. All right now. I know it's only 20, but more Pokédollas. Wee yoink. So I should just go get all the damn screws now. I was crouching. Oh well. It's a snow run. It was never gonna do more than that. See, that's why I like Houndoom, is because I got fire and I got dark. If I had flamethrower, I'd be hitting like a truck. Yeah, I could use steel, but like... Okay. Alright. They really do emphasize you getting a lot of damn points later on. I see why some of the gameplay I've seen people had millions of freaking Pokédollars. It's less about grinding and more about the fact that they were just freaking getting some all the time. Go Blastoise, go! Tweet, 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 tweet. You get the screw well up here. The ones I couldn't get before. Or at least I don't think I got. Yeah, I did. Nailed it. Nothing is inaccessible anymore. I saw it 25,000 points. Uh-oh. I'm so bad at these. 33,000 Poké Dollars times 2. Yeah, knowing this screw is here, I'm not letting it go. I might need to consider the ramifications of not having the there we go. Not having the damage reduction thing has some serious problems to it, because taking more damage is often not what I want to do. So taking less, and all I have to do is give them the screws, I can live with that. But I don't think it should be my primary focus until I start earning, you know, money and everything else like that. So we got our ticket. Our team is getting there. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Our co-pilot is conked out. He had his breakfast and now he is out. He is sleeping hard. Kind of surprised there's not a bike, or if there is, I'm an idiot. But like, there's so many fast travel spots at the same time, I don't think we necessarily need one. Just paying attention. Let's see, Liquor Bureau. I don't think there was the Gardevoir Frost site here, but we will check, because if there is, we're going to grab it. Laley? Nope. Okay. Good. Start just buying up. I feel like the next tier is going to be like 500 and I will barely have enough, and if I spend any I will have none. So I don't think I'm ready for Mega Hawlucha, but try it. Curious myself where people went to go get hella XP, if they just went like here with an ice move effectively and just murked everything that moved. Like, it might be good XP to get everyone up to like the mid 40s. Oh, look at the experience number. Well, other Pinsir, that was a decision you made. Okay. Is there a world you've learned flamethrower yet? I feel like you should have. Let me just do that for now. Our spin's not, that's one tanky ass bell. Doesn't help having all that frickin' stuff around me. Okay, maybe it's not. Just maybe not. Well, this is weird. I just said there'd be a Hawlucha up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. That would be a problem, if so. Let me check with Vinny. Excuse me, have you ever seen a Hawlucha around here? We're looking for one. Suppose it could have flown off somewhere or wandered into a wild zone. Hawlucha isn't my Pokemon, mind you, but I come here now and then to give it some food. You mean you climb all the way up here just to feed a wild Hawlucha? Sounds like you really care about it. You must be pretty worried now that's gone, huh? Yes, if you find it, please do let me know. I think the Hawlucha that lady's looking for is the one that's doing Rogue Mega Evolves. Seems likely. We're all in the same spot looking for it. It's an update for Vinny. They're looking. Looks like they're detecting Hawlucha nearby. Okay, it's the other. Not looking forward to this. Hi, Hawlucha. I really like your Mega. It looks nice. We gotta help for everyone's sake, but especially for that lady back there. Yeah, I would say I'm ready. Let's calm the Hawlucha down. Yeah, if you don't mind me running, because it's probably gonna kick and punch me. Like a long video said, this game's Pokemon wants to throw hands with you, not with your Pokemon. They just hit it by proxy. Yeah, I think I hit Water Pulse from 9 miles away. Couldn't tell you, lady. I don't know how we're supposed to dodge that. These hard hitting moves are doing work. You got the ice cream cone? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Blastoise doing work on Mega Hawlucha. Holy crap. Hawlucha would actually be kind of fun. I've never really used one. And now it's got a Mega, it makes it better if there is, you know, something. Oh, wish you could see that lady again. But anyway, let's great work on it, Chef. Let me heal Blastoise and everyone. It was really just Blastoise. Team MZ has got to keep on saving these poor Pokemon for Rogue Mega Evolution for sure. I think the Banette's gonna be a little rough. One remaining. At least he didn't do something like Mega Stunfisk. Just a giant trap? Rough. Alright, Naveen, what do we got? There you are, Chef. So it's not quite right here. Because it's behind you. We're at a spot where the spike Mega Power is apparently coming from, but haven't been able to find the Banette we're after. Press your Castlevania check again. You found it all right. Yeah, that'd be my reaction to it. Turn around and pissed off, but that's just like, ah! It is indeed here, yes. And now it's about to make. Yeah, I'm ready to handle it. I'm not, but I am. I can do this. As a member of Team MZ, it's my duty to help rogue Pokemon. Just got focus. And Mega Evolve your Scraggy and Dark move the shit out of it. Where? Tired of that real quick. This thing is ass. I do not like going against it. Spent 90% of the fight confused. So many freaking things going on. Okay, that wasn't chaotic at all. Hey, we learned flamethrower. Hot damn. We take that easily. Good night. Zygarde. They continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effect. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. Means you will need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things from you. Man, it's quite the commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Forgot to heal your Pokemon. Yeah, they need it. I'd better head back to the hotel, take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. With sprinting like that, yeah, you are. You're out of here, hella bad. There are no Pokemon at risk. Great. Oh yeah. You change moves. Flamethrower, please. Thank you, God. Wait a minute. Is there a screw? Looks like a place where there'd be a screw. Just saying. Might have already got this one because it was a thing, but no, I didn't. Probably because I needed Rotoglide. Yeah, I definitely need Rotoglide. Oh, there's a screws over there. Screws everywhere, I say. Sorry, Pidgey. Guessing I have to go across that way. Alright, let's check around the building so we don't have to do this twice. To get back up there and go across where those other two screws were. And I think we'll have enough to finish the upgrade to XP. Could grab the items, but I'm not really sure I care enough. Uh-oh. I figured that would happen. just Goomba stomp that Trubbish. Sorry, bud. Oh. What's up, Weedle? Alpha Pikachu. We did accidentally just murk a Weedle. Says a lot about us, but then you know, he was kind of just there. Okay. Let's travel to the construction, trade in some screws. Got 10. Now, we go for the XP. Here we go for money. Or to go for less damage. We're gonna grab that one. Return to Hotel Z in the hopes that we do this thing and then it unlocks another set of wild zones. More Pokemon choose from, the better. You did great, Chef. Did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves through so thoroughly dependent. For sure, the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get at the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quasartico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. There's a promotion match announcement. I need to train Ivar. Go to rank D. Ah, Punchy Man. I knew the name sounded familiar. Oh, it's Ivar from the Fist of Justice. Remember we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in the Rogue Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he's a master of fighting type users. And then he whips out frickin' electric or ice. It just goes, aha. I believe their dojo is near Wand Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we do with Kanari. It was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Kanari. I don't recall being there for any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So, Chef, do you have a challenge ticket already? Naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivar and get a look at him before you two battle then? A promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon. That's a lot. Be careful. Yeah, so how about you guys fuck kill the damn Mega Evolutions too? Do we even have anything that can... I don't really have anything that's gonna do super well against fighting either. Just rely on our boy Blastoise, that's all. Hey, that's a screw. Supposed to be, I think, like 100. Some weird number like that. Like, that's right. I went for the item. Yoink. Yoink. How's your Sharpedo doing out of the water there, bud? Malamar. That's another one worth considering. Like, we don't have a psychic. I mean, we have a dark, but like, it could go either way. I don't want to beat up your kids. You again. Hey, I remember you, Chef, right? You beat me in a battle in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. Well, you're just ranked Y when we battle. Does that mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand if I asked you did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both is my chance to get back at you from the beginning and to see how much stronger you've grown since then. Sure. Thank you. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo of 4? Kind of mean, but you know, whatever. Macho. Fist of Justice never flinches. Are you gonna mega meta chant me right now? Okay, good. I was gonna say, you do know pure power and whatnot's not in here, because there's no abilities. It's just stats, hitboxes. You're too strong. Does Team MC have their own dojo that even harsher trainers than ours, or what? Yeah, let's see the mastery. Bring me seeds just like this one. I'll help your Pokemon turn the moves to plus moves. But I've to admit, I'm taking them time battling him. I was at the dojo today, neither. This is Sister Gwen. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Gwen! Where are you? Not here either then. I said I hadn't seen her today. I hear the trainer Josie outside while Area 3, no? And I just did it again too. Wait, don't tell me you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Absolutely not. Who's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir? Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I can't verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using the Rotom phones in the past. For some reason, they always break as soon as I so much press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister Gwen to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwen since yesterday. My apologies, Chef. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'll be honored if you'd face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now if you'll excuse me. I'm actually so down for Mega Phalanx too, just because freaking Power Ranger formed together. Sensei has stamina and spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwen on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people. Know anyone like that in Luminios? A detective, maybe? That sounds right. I think you should help him find his sister first. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion. Fast load screens equal fast travel. Emma. Oh, the chef brings you here. Well, once again, Chef, as I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister, Gwen. This is such that she cannot help me. No, what I said is I can't help you without more to go on other than she's missing. I'm happy to help you look for your sister, but I need answers to my questions. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Where does your sister like to go when she's not home or at the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see, you certainly has unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. You just left? If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using telepathy. Oh well. I can use your help, Chef. We'll be waiting for you in the Wand District. Let's work together to protect the peace of Limiers. Aw. That's on the head. It's okay, little buddy. Convenient plot devices and all that. Emma, Chef, I look like Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, but for now, let's canvass the end and gather information for Gwen. Chef, I'd appreciate your help in interviewing the people around City Hall. Even if you don't know the first thing about art. That has nothing to do with this. Here's a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. Jesus, alright. That girl. At the cafe had such a cute bag. I should ask her where she got it. Wherever I'm dressing down deserve sweet, sweet justice. That board's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. I can help. I know lots of useful things. It's not like you throw a tantrum when I lose a battle. Alright. Fist of Justice, huh? Gwen from the Fist of Justice? Oh, you mean the girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. Heads off into the cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done with all that at City Hall. That matches what I heard. It sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, we investigate the food truck at the location. On it! Pew! I always worried about sister, but he mustn't go rushing off like that each time. I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Hold on a minute. Okay, yeah, that's the one we were already at. We're good. Can't just be having random screws that can be collected. I'm not sure there's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around and learn more. Pulver's our local detective. The usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take the flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Ooh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with that investigation seems fun. Yeah, I've seen her. She came here earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who could that be, Chef? These just seem like polar opposites. Perhaps opposites attract, as they say. My boy, do you know if your sister's close to Canary from Dynamo? Name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary Chef, didn't you? Check the electrical substation. I don't want to rat her out where she's hiding. Ivor, hold up. I didn't want to rat out her location, man. Crazy construction, I'm on it. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? Well, we already got it started. We've heard of Racing Construction 2. I hope to see you again soon. He's got something to do with it. Kind of creepy. How many do I got now? 3. And those 2 are sold out. Money doesn't seem to be a big issue in the game, so let's try to take less damage. Because some of these megas, we got some. Either that was not here before, or I was blind as hell. Pardon me, there's a glowing up here. Well, that was a waste of 3,000 Poké Dollars, but yeah, that's not really an issue. Where's Gwen? Not here, obviously. No sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? I didn't want to. This massive me and Barchi. Where's Gwen? So loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pop's in here. There'd been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Kunai. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else. We need your help. We're looking for Gwen. This gentleman is our older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here either. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close to me, I'll tell you what I know. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as how worried I am about Gwen. Mute up muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. Chef, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decide to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint, but not until I get my revenge for our last battle. Almost I can heal my wounded ego. Why not have a rematch now? Chef wins, tell us where to look for Gwen. Not sure how fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest. I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since we... Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go. Bring it on. You're a Mega Electros. I ain't gonna have Why you flick your eyelash like that? Ugh. Why does I find that weird? Heliolisk. This is not the best one to have out, but we're gonna see how much you can do, because, you know, bulldoze. Too late. Jesus. Processor Shadow Ball. Fuck. What was that? Electros is gonna beat me real bad. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna lose to the Stunfisk. That's what's gonna happen. I'm playing around. Yeah, we're dead, so it's fine. Turn up and try again. Yeah. Do. Not having a ground type for all this electric is kind of rough. Well, since I know Blastoise will literally do like next to nothing unless it's against Stunfisk. Weird thing. See, if Nidoking was in here, Mega or no, I'd be using him and I probably would have thrashed the crap out of her. Not supposed to be stronger than me. Whatever. What do you want to know about G-Vol, yeah? It's been like, since way back when, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. The one game says she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. Place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. G-Volt wanted to go to where X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up, whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that. So she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that'd be Chandelure. Oh no. The luring Pokemon. Ghost types are ghost and fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Chef. The fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen Chandelure will struggle with, I wonder. Theoretically, it would have an issue with Dark Pulse and water. Yeah, Cloudster's a water type, isn't it? Chandelure's a fire type, which makes it weaker. Let's go look for Cloudster, yes? Come on. So I was thinking, might have some time alone. Probably need space. I'd deal with a brother, Ivor. Like a lot of space. Knowing that Dimway, he's probably headed to the Wild Zone to look for an actual Cloudster. Don't worry. It's my duty to protect the peace, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Chef. Let's hurry over to the Cloudster Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait. It's the Cloudster Fountain. Not the... You have a bolt in here? No, okay. Damn it, Chef, I only see a fountain. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. This sort of place, just the Cloudster Fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Chef, what do you think? Somewhere around here? I'm sure. Look, we go hiding in places. What else did Canary tell us? A place where X, Y, and Z don't meet. You're just wise, but she means she's down into the sewers. Stop the water. Sounds like a tall order. Smash the fountain. Yeah. Can't destroy city property. So you see if people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. You can stop the water from flowing. Chef, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. We can freeze, stop the water flowing. Alright, let's see what we can. How about Icy Wind? Just silly, well, Icy Wind. Alright, Frostlass. Give it a once over. Marvelously done, Chef. All the water's draining through the sewer. And then you freeze that water and it, everyone in it is in trouble. Yeah, let's search the sewers, and then she's in the sewers, and then there's a bunch of freaking water. We should too. Yeah, we should. Begrudgingly, of course. And then I hit it with flamethrower. I think the rough part about this is like, this is just for a promotion match, man. These sewers built a very long time ago. They're wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Wild Pokemon, you say, but we're going to be safe down here. That's why we're trying to find her. Help look for Gwen. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Alright, Naruto running. In the vault. Love Noibat. Mega Noibat would be awesome. I don't trust what I'm walking under, to be fair. Oh, I threw that against the wall, but whatever. Yeah. I was hoping something else was trying to... That's huge. Nice beam. Getting the ball. Getting the ball. Watched a video of quite a while back saying the Ultra Balls were incredibly overpowered. I can understand why. There's as many Inks as I can, see if we can get the one my girlfriend wants for hers. Well, clearly I'll have to be here fighting it in a second. A big old lock. There you are, Chef. Looks like this lock's preventing us from going any further. Just punch it, Mr. Punchy Man. Unless the power of pure strength. Destroying public property. Chef, let's take a closer look and see if we can figure this out. Which area do you want to check? Hinges. Nothing out of the ordinary. Check for gaps. Just want to find the key. Where do you think it could be, Chef? If you're right. Oh, it should go on this there. Since you educated guess. Clef key. Well, that Pokemon has the keys. That's a Clef key, right? Let's go after it. Clef. $100 an hour. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Klefki's like, oh my god, he's trying to kill me. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not ancient Hisui, you know. It's also raised concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter. If we use these Ultra Balls. Well, I'll catch that Klefki. We don't want to just knock it out. We also want to catch it. Mega Klefki. That'd be hilarious. Check the ball. T-ball. Go. Nice catch. Very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive. No, I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Hey, let's see if Key can get that lock open for us. Counting on you, Klefki can just headbutts the lock. Doesn't seem to have a key for this lock. Oh, I really thought I was gonna get the trick. How about this then, man? We're truly stuck. Perhaps we're gonna try out my plan. First, thanks for calling me, Madam Detective. Just Detective Rama works. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open the lock, there must be a by key, but there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in the sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key, then my fists become the key. Okay. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. Hey, I've played a lot of games through just brute force. In any case, we should hurry after. Did I get the clef key? Yeah, okay, good. Like, did I actually get the clef key though? Alright, that's a dead end, so we're going this way first. Oh. What are you fellas doing here? Scrope. Scrope. Good old Dragalge. Dragalag, as one of my friends used to call it. We gotta go that way, which means logistically. Hello, Klefki. How you doing, friend? Alright, we can't go this way yet. But look. Hat. Hit whack. I am a fan of Chandelure. So we gotta go straight this way and then left. Them's the rules. All RPGs, especially JRPGs, go the wrong way first. Save yourself the time. That's how I should be doing all the wild areas, just throwing balls everywhere. Who trying to throw hands? Probably no bet. Chandelure. Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Maybe the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as a partner. Looks like a dead end. Doesn't have Chandelure either. It's a ghost type, so it's not surprising it can vanish at will. Observation given the situation, I'd say it's highly likely. Alright, let's search every inch of this room. Cluster pipes, nothing special. Look up and be like, hey. Don't seem any special. They're different colored boxes. Which there's no sign of hidden contraption. It's to act. Oh no. Punch wall. Oh. That's odd. Smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. It's called an illusion. Whoop. Whoop. Walls are real in the first place. See, clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. Oh no. For now, let's proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Chef. I felt past me. I realized this could be work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. Individual special walls of any kind. They can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose together. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more and everyone will be happier for it. Frickin' sister just wants time alone. I do believe that she must be Gwen's partner. Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner is freely roaming around. That doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Chef. Figured it was you. I remember your hat. Gwen. Found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? I've worked with it. There is no culprit. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. I suppose the victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. To defeat me in a battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. I'll help your Pokemon, leave the rest to you. Of course you people do. Are we doing this? Yeah. So you all leave me in peace. Needs a ghost fighting type. So she can be her ghost part and she can still have the Fist of Justice. Banana. Battle for the ages, Banette and Houndoom. Horgeist. Get that out of here. Make a Chandelure. Hell yeah. Finish him. Evolves into bigger Chandelure. You hit like a truck, Chandelure, but you're always gonna be a little squishy. Your Pokemon shine with justice. Your justice wasn't wrong, I simply lacked power. Well, fine. In any case, well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Em is the greatest detective of all of Lumios, and Chef is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see. What did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. Once you start battling the Zio Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fists of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Chef. It's true then, Chef is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly. I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. Ghost type Pokemon let me come and go as I please. I visit on occasion. Love the quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you need a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence. No, because if the fountain thaws, even though there's that whole left side I didn't get to explore. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little bit extra must have come in handy during my investigations. Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, even though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'm sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Poor girl. Again, I don't have anything for fighting types. But we're gonna try. At last, you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings automatically clear, but even so, I must go stronger. Said before, we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in the city. The Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy freedoms, you should stop fucking yawning. We need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I'll prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the CA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Chef, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do the utmost not to break it. Imagine they have ball like that breaks. Wasn't me. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over stronger opponents to get there. I like to see you try. Strength is power, strength is just as. Having a brain cell helps. Even if you only got 2 of them. Atacross. God, I wish I had a flying move. That would be... Ugh. Damn. That was kind of rude. We're just gonna beam people down real fast. I say you can protect, but it's still gonna hurt. You froze him. I'll just let him. Bite. Yeah, my team is not good against fighting right now. Double KO. Dude, we ain't winning this. We gotta go retool the team, I think. Okay. Let's see. We're at Wild Area 13. So look at when Wild Area 14 unlocks. Who gets the XP? It's not really gonna move it too much. It's Aerial Ace. A few people get Crunch. I don't think Noibat evolves anytime soon either. Try again. Or try something a little different this time. was a horrible leading to Heracross. Damn. I have a very glaring fighting weakness. Excuse me, why was I just running? All right, let's see. Go Zoids. Woo, barely. That flinch did me bad. Incredibly unjust. Your victory is confirmed. Congrats. You are now ranked D. 3 long-ass climbs to go. My justice didn't prevail. It was clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling of the ZORL after daybreak, if that isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only be harder to reach. Understood. It's true I act before I think, and I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of the dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give Chef my thanks. As a token of gratitude, everyone, please accept this small gift. Volca. Hello, boy. It was a good match, Chef. I'd be honored if you'd face me again. I hope not. I don't have a good thing against fighting types right now. Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Well, if you excuse me. What? What's the matter? Oh, come on. Wait, what's that meow? Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember something about that long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about the X and Y axis go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is something important. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on things we share? It could be that, or something like all us here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's on the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. The next day, your alarm is going off. Good morning. No sign of Tony or Lita just yet. Alas, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers? Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny. Well, there goes your quiet, bud. You know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be helpful around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel C promo spot, so we're in debt now to the scary group called the Rust Syndicate. The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Chef, right? The kid who lives and helps out Hotel Z? That's me. Well, aren't you the honest one? Maybe just naive. You should be more careful about answering questions with unfamiliar callers. Now, calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figure you'd want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny's been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office you'll find in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Chef? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest of the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it's true that they force others to work for them by possibly unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out. It's only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory conclusion. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. You're right, Az, especially since they called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Chef. They already know where to find all of us. I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head there with me, right? Of course. Thanks. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard the police take any action against them. Make of it what you will. If it's anything like Persona, they're blatantly bad, but the people just don't mess with them. They're really good at hiding it. Wild Zone numbers increased. We got quite a few good ones in 14. We have a couple decent ones in 15. We got 1 hour till I have to end stream. I'll look like poison type. Clean the air, certain doors. Watch us wash away the rust. Oh, so we got visitors. What do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yeah, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things listening to your problem. Maybe for crushing a Pokemon battle. Yeah, good luck with that. That means you and me were gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl. Alright. If you think so. Motor. Why do I feel like I'm gonna die? Like I'm walking away. You just... Alright. You were saying, sir. Talking about losing face. You cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never gonna make it past being a guard, you see? Hey, shut up. I didn't see you pulling a win or none your end either. My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Yo. Who are our guests? Mr. Felipe. Standing guard isn't just busy work, it's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my Felipe is able. What brings you to our office? Oh, then you must be Chef. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. What a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourself, but it would be rude of me to send you away when you came all this way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle and we call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. How about if I trounce you, then all this shit's forgiven and I can be done with you. I don't believe with a false optimism how business goes with us. Oh, I know how it's gonna go. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Gimme. Gimme. You got a Mega Skarmory me? Really? Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. You know what Mega Skarmory is also abundantly weak to? Flamethrower, that would have worked if it did ground mode, mate. Goodbye, sir. Having that drill run was a good idea, that's for sure. Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I'm taking liberty healing your Pokemon, a sign of my goodwill. As a man of word, it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. Let me guess, you borrowed like 5,000 and now it's like 5 million because of the interest rate. Be my guess. Wyvern. After that Artemis boy. The atmosphere is so tense. Into the elevator, please. King Gambit. Ugh. That'd be a bad one to have here right now. Wait here, please. Oh, I don't like you. These are the two here to speak with you, boss. Exactly who am I speaking with? They're the kids here involved in their business involving Hotel Z. So you came in place of Tawny, eh? She's too good for her to come herself. But tell me, Felipe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? We were supposed to crush their spirits, make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss, they're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, that is interesting. So, you two, I take you here to talk some sort of deal. Better make it worth it. I'm sorry, can I ask, who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Mr. Corbo. Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know, but Felipe there shoved it on me. Your talents far exceed my own. It's only natural I would surrender the boss seat to you. Enough of that. We've got guests. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. Now, where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing the whole time. Have a seat on the sofas, why don't you? They're really comfy. Your guests will love them. In fact, they seem to never want to leave them. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, you better make it worthwhile, otherwise who knows what may happen to you. We promise we're taking this super serious. We came in place of Tawny because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Tawny's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. Such a caring girl, after all. Fill them in, Felipe. This whole deal began when I encountered Tawny out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help in return. As thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer some assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 Poké-Dollars for this purpose. Your friend helped us, and so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to $1 million by now, and you call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when we finalized the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel, so that she could pay us back in full the very next year. But videos aren't that great anyway, plus the broken 10 views. Certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take my financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned her, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be over-promising. But she did, so now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? Aw, poor us. It sounds like we're never going to get our money back, Felipe. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Tawny borrowed between her and us. The only deal with the extra interest she's accrued. I'd expect us to deal with it. I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tawny hanging over can't be fun. And I doubt you can cough up the money anyway, so I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some side jobs here for us. If you do well, I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe you'd actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No, I shouldn't be losing my temper, innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown, every single one of us. So what say you? No. What's that? Yes, we accept. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you? Maybe just one job, or I can keep you giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying you might be keeping us working forever? Oh, don't worry, it probably won't come to that. But look, on the bright side, these jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best and I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, this has no... Tawny has no part. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. Lady, you should have shut up. Whew. So glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought it might not let us go. I guess now first-hand rope free labor favors. Tawny is such an idiot, but I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it all to help Az. Would you clear already? I got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay here another second. Come here, chef. Or come on, chef. Let's head back to hotels. I'd rather have the Pokemon Showdown. Wazutico Ink Mega Stones. Is there a planet where they let me have some of the ones, or if it'll just be like Halujite and the stuff for the enemies we beat? And verdict is Aggron Chandelure. Aggron's fun. There's gonna be a lot of side quests to do on my own time, that's for sure. We're back, Naveen. Oh, you're alive. Thank goodness. Oh, thanks, Phil. Very sweet of you to worry about us. Phyllis was on edge the whole time you two were gone. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her light of ruin on the Rust Syndicate. You can't let her do that. We really don't want to start a never-ending feud with those guys. That's what I did to keep her calm. So how did things go? They're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumor said. So what do we do next? We can't really do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch and tells us what they want to do. We still haven't managed to get a hold of Tawny either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next steps. Strategy meeting time. What do you say? Ready to find out what Mega Evolutions you have to fight next? How are you going to handle the Rust Syndicate's orders? Or maybe I should be the one asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall? Should we try to find out all we can about the debt? If I could, I would, but what are we supposed to do when we don't even know where she is? Surely she'll make her way back to the hotel eventually. Is it a strategy meeting time? Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Tony, what'd you do and go take a sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, you found out. Yeah, I did borrow some money to make the Hotel Z promo. It was just a little, nothing to get all worried over. Oh, for sure, just a little million yen in interest. No way, that can't be right. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Wait, what? There is something about interest. It was so small I couldn't even see it without zooming in. Well, that's awfully sneaky, but if there's print, then I'm afraid they got us over a barrel. Hey, Vinny, got more rogue cases for us? Yeah, please go ahead and set the info as always. It's gonna be a lot to handle on the Rust Syndicate jobs. What jobs? Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course. But now some of us are also stuck working for them till they say your stupid interest has been paid off. Seriously, I don't know how all this happened while I was out helping folks. Guess we'll add these rogue Pokemon to the strategy agenda. According to Vinny's report, we got another 3. Dear God. First looks like Mega Mawile in Sector 6. Barbicle in Sector 5, and Ampharos in 6. The split up again, details target later. Hope you're still good going around helping on all 3. Handling Mawile, that's going rogue. Toddy goes to that one. Helping the Barbicle, which I think turns rock fighting, which would not be horrible. And the third mission taking care of Ampharos in Rogue Sector 5 on the rooftop, apparently. I'll do whatever I can to help. Sorry, Chef, I know there's a lot on your plate. Let's focus on the Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon for now. You sick bastards. Heatwave. Jesus. Alright, let's go take a peek at Wild Area 14. Try to go catch as many things as we can. Or rather just go farm up the million and pay him back and be like, alright, go away. Your advice, we got 29. Alright, we're still sitting pretty. Not worried about the Pokeballs that we left behind so far. Don't mind me, we're just gonna go looking for... So Onyx and Helioptile. I love how it just run past. I was like, nope, that doesn't got the little fragment after I learned about the whole Gible. The Gible fragment. It's like, really? I'll just run around until I can find an Onyx. Break all those rocks just in case, but we'll wait. Trying to break the pen, I'm mashing too fast. Alright, Blastoise, I'm gonna believe in you. Really? I targeted the frickin' little thing. This might be the easiest alpha to kill, holy crap. Bonk. It's just a drill bird. Need an Onyx, man. That's a rock. Over there. Banking it's nighttime for the other one. We just need to find an Onyx. Yoink. A Helioptile. Not against a Heliolisk either. They're pretty fun. Onyx, the notoriously hard catch rate rock snake that I met 2 of in the first round here, and I haven't seen one since, I don't think. This Drillbur. There's an Onyx. Okay. Take him to the cleaners. Alright. 1 Onyx. Cafe Ultimo. Oh. Oh, we're just here then. Guess we're gonna try to speed run the parent Alpha Olympics over here. Alright, so we got Pumpkaboo, Larvitar, and I'm going to assume Haunter with his tongue out. That Pumpkaboo gonna be spooky. That make Larvitar night only. I just think seeing him might be a pain in the ass. Don't mind me, just grabbing this on my way through. They might put Larvitar at night. Well, 40 and above. Well, I'm definitely above, but either I'm just really bad at dodging or they use their abilities like fast. Oops. I don't see an up. I don't see an up, so there's definitely no up here. Well, maybe there is. Hold on. Hold the front door. Oh, that's a phantom place. Course. I have a passage. It's a possibility I can make it across. Could be one hell of a dodge roll. I don't know why Dark Pulse. You need to hit it with. Never mind, you can hit with Dark Pulse. We can do it from here if I can reach. Any world did have some of your earthquake piece? No, I didn't think so. All right. I don't think I'm making that. Nope. Ugh. Take this hollow eater. It's less of a glide and more of an extra jump. Through one last time, make sure we don't see a Larvitar. Boo. Through the door. Aha! But there is some screws I don't have. It is falling on the city. Ah. Stop my climb. How was I gonna do one up step? Those sprouts everywhere. Yeah, okay, it is just fire. You won't be able to do lunch. Girlfriend will not be able to do lunch, apparently. Haunter. We're gonna ignore Alpha Bennett right now. Perfect. Already have one, but I'd rather have and not need. No 16. Going to assume that's Larvitar at least. Might just be a very rare spawn like how the Onyx was. Or it's up on the roof where I can't go. Which would suck. Let's see what the deal is. Larvitar. Wild Zone 15. After progressing the okay, so it says that you can only get to the Larvitars after you do mission 26 or during mission 26. We are on mission. Okay, we got a bit to go. But depending on the reasoning in which my girlfriend says she will not be able to call for lunch, we can hunt down some stuff. We can work on making a team. There's a few things. I haven't done really any evolving, but it's not the end of the world. Well, these are all the megas. Great. So we need to figure out good balance having like megas, because megas do way more against other megas, it seems like. Considerably. My biggest weakness right at present is going to very clearly be ground. We do have a Thunderstone. Evolve into Electros. Okay, so we got Electros. That Aeron picture's cute. It's just like, hey, how's it going? Modesty. Ew. That person I wouldn't mind using a Steelix. You gotta train it with the thing. That guy's just still going ham, huh? I do have to finish editing that video too. For Dark Fighting, it's not Pangoro. Like, I like Pangoro. Exact same type. But like, a Malamar might do better for me at present. What are you doing, kitty cat? Let's see here. Ground Steel Excadrill could be fun, but I'm not really a fan of its Mega. I would rather have Mega Steelix. So many I'd want to use because a lot of the Pokemon games I played, I did not get access to these. You know, my Blastoise is just bulky. Very, very bulky. That's another one. Slowbro. Mega Slowbro. Not bad. Mega Hawlucha. I liked the look of it. I thought that was actually a very good way to do its stuff. Like, I'm a huge Delphox fan. Like, I love having Delphox. Can't leave. Technology. What would be... So if we were to go Fennekin, we'd have Fire Psychic, which would be good. And it has that Mega just in case we need it to do a lot more damage to, you know, the Rogue Megas. Because God knows what the DLC is going to bring. It'll probably change up the thing in its entirety. And there's the Judge function. Like, might just be complete ass, to be honest. Like, stat-wise, all of these could be garbage. So that would put us Fire Psychic. Because I don't usually get to use Fennekin. So many Aerons, Layrons, Excadrills. That is electric normal. I don't think Heliolisk has a Mega. So that's fine. I like Noivern. So we'd have Fire, Psychic, Flying Dragon. Which is a pretty good start at the present. Let's see. Let's write these down real quick. Do we go hunt down? Oh, it was a Parrot. I thought it was a Noibat. I was like, oh, well, I mean, if they're just going to hand us a modest Noibat, Up speed. What are you doing, boy? Causing ruckus. Rampaging. He's like, it's noon, it's noon. So if we go, we can easily go hunt down another Noibat. They are all over that place. Unless this one is. No. It's not the one we need. Now I have to try to remember where the hell the friggin' sewers were. I don't think there's a... Find the sewer. You bad boy. Come out there, you're banished. He'll be led in like 10 minutes, let's be honest. Select during the camera up entrepreneur. Okay. South of Area 5. The screw. I can hear the kid just saying Bronx because he keeps doing stuff. Yeah, okay. Don't roll. Got it. Alright, what's up? Did you get the sewers from here? I've actually been thinking of a sweet new business venture I could start down here. Just you watch the camera from my side, it's gonna get hotter than hot. You help with something like a Roger Lurk, don't worry. I'll leave the game unlocked for you. Come join me inside when you're ready. I'm just going in so I can go get access to some Noibats. Well, damn. We got a waterfall, we got a Goomy. We'll find us some Noivern. We have Klefki. My thing is there something new over here where it used to be? These aren't Noibats. Oh! Well, I'm not against this. Right. Save just in case I needed to reload. God of nature, that's not the one I need. Thankfully, we can fix that. And we got our sewers unlocked. We need a modest mint. You're so timid, do you? No. Probably not the best like nature for anything like that, but so we got that good. Well, 20. Good in there. Yeah, it's kind of appropriate. We got that rare candy, and then the alpha Noivern we got was one level away, so alpha Noivern's gonna be huge. That's about what I expected. Alright, moves. Dragon Pulse. Absolutely. Hurricane. I like the cooldown timer of Air Slash. That's physical, so we don't want to go with that. I do Heat Wave. It just sounds fine. Like, it doesn't sound like the best or the worst. Now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do about our very apparent ground weakness. The obvious choices are, you know, good old Steelix. But we can also have an Excadrill, which, being an alpha, is hilarious. It does have a fighting move. $110.80. We'll keep the 80 power for now. Metal Claw. We will need grass something. What? No, we don't want to go grass ice. Go Floette if what was that? Could go Victory Bell. I do have the curse of all curses when it comes to that. Just have a team of starters at this point. Jesus. No, I like my Blastoise. He's my favorite starter for Gen 1, so... Got the Psychic. We could go Scraggy and place a Houndoom. Just that doesn't leave us much for people with a water typing. Yeah, so for the fighting, we need something for so we need something that's grass, arguably. We already have a ghost. I don't like doubling up on typings if I don't have to. I think there's a grass electric in in here. Could go Mawile. Patas. Let's Steel Ghost. Turns Water Psychic. Would be a solid fit. I mean, Phantom's the obvious answer. But Bellsprout fits if we go against Fairy type. Look at the stat line of a Victory Bell. I'm fairly certain yeah, it has 5 extra attack. And it's in Mega Victory Bell is technically more of a special attacker. Alright, so we've got that stuff covered. We got Ice and Ghost, we got type coverage all over the place. Need to get him an adamant. Mint. I think it was this lady that had the. I want lonely. Yes, there's plenty of other natures that would be better, but at present, I need to vary up a little bit, so there. Now we just gotta get these two leveled. I think our best way to do that would be to go back to the electrical area. So it's like everything there is weak to our Blastoise, and we can just, you know, do that. They'll level up pretty quick. Come on, big. You flinched me. Die. Double. Oh, that's a big ass head. Damn. You can't miss that Emolga anywhere. Holy shit. Also, I'm terrified that it'll murder me. Double Excadrill. Yuck. Like, double Alpha Excadrill is a little insane. Blastoise, Emolga's looking at you. Yeah, I thought you were attacking me. I ain't falling for that. Get out of here. Alright. Don't be trying to hit me, Emolga. You know, they said like once you hit 100%, you have a much higher chance of running into the alphas of the ones that you are fighting. Yeah. You did have a fighting move because you used it on me. I see you. Damn. Imagine getting beamed and then just tilting it. Why's Alpha Emolga over here? I want nothing to do no Alpha Mulga right now. Alright, so we're at the 3-hour mark. It's noon, so it's time for me to eat food. And I gotta finish editing the video so I can put it up on Friday. As Thursday, I'll either have a short stream or it will be an earlier stream. Possibly, if I deign to do so. I do have the day off technically, so I may do a very long stream Thursday. I have the option to go into work and not use as much of my personal time for that way when I'm on maternity leave. So yeah, I'll probably cut it there, do a bunch of side quests, level up these guys, get them all a little bit more up to snuff. But I will hopefully see you all back here either tomorrow or this weekend if I stream this weekend, or in the comments of the videos, or the one that will be uploaded on Friday. Yeah, that day. Everyone have a good one, and I'll hopefully see you all there.